Have you condemned yourself for the thoughts you are currently having? Have you not liked the way, the things that you have done and felt guilty about it? Namaste, goddesses. Welcome to this episode of Planet Aphrodite with Meena. On this Friday, we are going to discuss about a very big skill, that is empathy. And this empathy is not about others, this empathy is about us. Empathy that we display or not display towards ourselves. Many a times it is so easy to sympathize with others, to empathize with others, understand their pain. How many of you feel touched when you watch a movie, or for that matter, view news or read news, which is not so positive, and you empathize with that person, you see and feel and hear their pain? But how many times when you are going through pain, you do not allow yourself to even feel it? Are you guilty of the same? I have been there. So I just thought of picking up this topic of allowing ourselves to empathize with us, not labeling the feeling that we are going through. Because each feeling, if it's created by God, it is a feeling which is to be experienced. So not allowing that is not a natural thing to do. So let's not get into the space of it's a good feeling, it's a bad feeling, it's a feeling, and whatever you want to do with it, it's your choice. So empathizing with self means what? So I'll give you a very recent example. I bought 3 courses yesterday online, and they were all in dollars, and I got a very good deal. So by the time I went to get my credit card details, I got some work in the kitchen, and I came back. It was some while, and somehow the date had shifted in US. So when I filled in my credit card details, the amount became 5 times of what I thought it would be. Okay. Now, imagine my horror when I received the receipt that we we got your money. Thank you for money. Of course, my credit card accepted that. But the point was, I was not thinking about the price that I finally paid. And I could have blamed myself then, like, Meenal, you should have checked the PST time, EST time, CST time, whatever time zone US was in. Or I could have refreshed the page and then made the payment. I could have done so many things in the hindsight. But instead of that, I just smiled. Okay, this happened. I heard you that you were feeling little discomfort here, not so happy about it. But now let's see what can be done. So I checked their refund policy and I wrote a mail to them that this is what happened. I had a screenshot of the first price, the discounted price, and I told them this is what has happened. And they will refund the money in 7 days. And not only that, they gave me the discount coupon to avail so that I can buy the products again at the discounted price. All this could happen because, first of all, I allowed myself to make mistake and accepted it, that it is human to make mistakes. Okay, I did that. Fine. Okay, it's okay. When it comes to others' mistakes, many a times we are so forgiving. But when it comes to our mistake, we become worse than the worst principal on earth. I don't know if it's a good example, but it works in India. So I'm sure whichever part of the world you are tuning in, goddess, maybe you can relate to it. So, so you don't have to become the worst principal on the planet. You just have to be little kind and compassionate and empathetic towards yourself. And it is not a planned or on purpose mistake. Mistake is a mistake, is a mistake. And if you would forgive others for the same, learn to forgive yourself for the same. So this is the lesson I learned this week. I had learned the lesson, but this is the example I'm taking from this week. Being more empathetic towards your feeling Suppose you want to go out in this corona times. You really like, I am dying to travel right now. I do not stay at home, and this is the longest time ever in my life that I have stayed at one place. But moment i moment I question that feeling will get suppressed, and I will get used to more and more suppression of my own feelings. So instead, I just allow the feeling, okay, I am feeling this way. And I understand that why you're feeling this way, because you love to travel. Circumstances may not be very supportive right now. Okay, I get that. Maybe it's not safe to go out. I get that too. But I get your feeling. I get your feeling, your desire to travel, because you love that. So, moment you have the conversations like this, wherein you offer an empathetic ear to yourself, it is very soothing. It is very calming space. And when you stay in a very calming, soothing space, you can offer it to others as well. You don't start pouncing at them. How dare you think about traveling in Corona times? At least you can understand that's what they would love to do right now. And they consider you close enough to share that. They may or may not travel, that's a separate issue, but they have the right to at least wish and desire for the travel. So this week, Goddess, I want you to explore, just be a little more conscious about, are you being empathetic to yourself? Without labeling, without questioning, without being the good person or the right person, or without the morality or righteousness. Just keep it aside. Okay, just empathize for a moment. And the next moment, and the next moment, and the next moment. And somewhere while you empathize, you will see tons of miracles will happen, like it happened with me yesterday. I just got a decent email. Nothing. There was no struggle, nothing. They would return the amount and I'll make another payment, and it's all done, sorted. So, goddesses, with that gem, I'm leaving you for this week. And another gentle reminder to share it with someone who needs a little more empathy towards themselves. Please do that. Thank you so much for doing it. And always remember to increase the dose of self-love, because self-love can cause miracles. It does. It causes miracles in my life every day. Yeah. See you next week on another episode of Planet Aphrodite with Meena. Thank you so much for tuning in. Namaste.